Okay, this is part 3, and let me just tell you that I actually talked a lot more than what you already saw. I think I lost like 15 minutes because I'm uploading directly to YouTube using the webcam. I'm not using iMovie. So there's glitches every now and then. Excuse me. And I've been sharing a lot of stuff, and I just watched the last 2 videos to make sure I covered most of the bases. So you have an understanding of how much I put my heart and soul into something. I was just disappointed, and I walked away from it. And it wasn't an easy thing to do, and I reflect to not blame, but to reflect upon the situation. How hurt I was, and then how the business ended up. And I've seen people that have fucked me over in some way. Shit will just happen. It's karma. And I went on at great length in a part of the video that apparently got cut off. So I'm going to have to repeat it again. What we can learn from this is what doesn't work, but what can work, and what should work, and what could be attempted, what should be attempted. We're not just talking about alternative media. We're talking about alternative health supplies, preparedness supplies, off-the-grid supplies, alternative ways of thinking, alternative ways of living, and basically stores that encompass many different things. It may be an off-the-grid supply store mixed in with a book selection, mixed in with some local food, mixed in with maybe, beers that are brewed locally, or maybe a bar or a restaurant hybrid. I mean, these are all just different ideas. But the basic premise of going off the grid, becoming more independent, becoming healthier, alternative lifestyles, we don't need to have companies like Whole Foods and other corporate conglomerates dominate the market of all of these things as they pump out their Whole Foods of the world and their shopping malls of the world. People are going to continue to think locally and smaller in terms of manufacturing, making things, creating things, services. We're always going to have that power. We're always going to have that economic strength, that which we can create around us. This idea of money is an illusion. I don't want to get into this deep, but I feel like this is like a better way to end all this really depressing shit about my experience with some really fucking retarded people with no hearts. People are looking at this going, oh no, look at the survivor store, it's closing. A couple bastards that don't give a fuck about you lost the store. It's okay, it's cool. But don't lose faith on local business. Don't lose faith on the concept of a real, genuine survival or off-the-grid type of a themed store that meets the demands of your community. And there's just so much room for growth. I'm just shocked today at the prices that some people are asking just because they can. You're seriously going to ask me for $1.50 for a fucking candy bar? Go fuck yourself. No wonder Family Dollars have just dominated Colorado. They're like mini Walmarts. Seriously, it's like the retarded little midget of Walmart's like, I got candy for $1. And everybody's just like, nom, 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 nom. You go across the street to a local business with a gas station, and I'm like, seriously, you're going to charge me $1.69 for this big hunk candy bar? I mean, I don't think because it says it's big hunk, it's actually king size. Should I have these problems? Should you have these problems? No. But we've got problems with people basically taking advantage. Sometimes people have to charge more to make a living. It's a very complicated situation. But if one's willing to meet the demands of the customer base, to honestly try to bring products to a community that they can use on a regular basis that aren't going to fuck them up. So health food stores, we need more of those. At this point, people that really know what's going on with Monsanto and people that have been looking into Whole Foods backgrounds and what they're all about, they don't give a fuck if they go away. We need more local food growing in our areas anyway. I mean, that's the most important thing someone can do to be prepared, is to grow more local food and know how to store that food. take it to the next level, know about dehydration, know about canning, things I still to this day haven't even done because I only take it so far. I keep my sanity. I see where it's taken others. Which is another thing that I learned from this whole experience. It ain't about the stuff. I've come back to it, and I've come back to it, and I've come back to it over and over and over again. When you live in the desert with nothing, you figure out what you need to survive. You find something to cook with. No propane, no cook stove, fine. Make a stove. Get those stones. Put them right there. Get the sagebrush. Make a fire. No. I didn't go extreme and do the bow drill. Nor did I have any feathers in my hair. I just kept it fucking simple, man. I kept it simple. You know, I have found out that there's so many forms of stored food that will just go on, live on for years and years and years if you don't put it in a really bad place. I see people that have never even tried to survive. They obsess, like just freaks over storage life and cans. I'm having a memory of this obese man coming to the Portland Preparedness Center. He needed to have it that week because something was going to happen in his mind. And he wanted it. And I was having issues communicating with the survival center people that were like not on it. Like, seriously, get me the fucking 4 cases of meat, the Amish meat that comes in the can, the survival meat. What do you call it? Yoders? They got the bacon and they got the other stuff. Canned chicken, canned ground beef in a can. It's not bad shit. No preservatives. That guy need to have his fucking meat. I'm just like, this is disgusting. He said, here comes that store. And I'm like, okay, here you go. You know, trying to do some dialogue. So you thinking about what's going on? What is going on, sir? I don't think you should eat very much meat today, sir. You're going to save this, right? You're not just taking this home and fucking... He's got to have the Yoders, man. They fucking... Have you tried the Yoders bacon? Google survival podcast, and the guy will be... Yeah, he's demoed a lot of products over the years. Interesting stuff. I'm sure he's talked about the survival podcast guy, but also some of it is just like, whoa! It's just it is a buffet of survival item upon survival item. I mean, like it is. I was really expecting the survival fucking circus with people backflipping with packs on and shit like that when I went to the Survival Expo in Dallas, Texas in 2012. I was greatly disappointed. It was like a shadow of whatever the fuck might have been going on around the time of Y2K. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video now, or soon, before it starts malfunctioning. But, yeah, man, pure, I mean, if I could just, my life, man. Man, if I were to make a comic book, oh my god, a comic book featuring this shit. The names changed, you know, drawings, fucking maybe an animator. Holy fuck. Move over, Howard Stern Private Parts. I'll see you guys later.